Boom.
Hey, so
We're in this.
what is up, people?
Welcome back to the AA meetings. It's your boy Angel Tone, and I'm accompanied by my co-host.
My name's Abel, and everything I say should not be taken seriously. Everything I say is for artistic purposes, freedom of expression, We love that around here, we support freedom of speech, and I'm a comedian. That's really what it is.
Type shit. Speaking of comedians, bro, sometimes I don't be thinking comedians be joking when they like get on stage and say shit. I feel
Give
like
an
they
example. What's an example of that?
So, like, bro, okay, I think it was Chris Rock. He was saying something about like how like men nowadays they were like men used to go to war, and now we just sit around getting manicures like little bitches. When did we become pussies? I woke up one day and I saw my son doing his damn nails, trying to look good, trying to be somebody.
That's funny.
Why isn't his hands in the dirt? What I think when comedians talk, it's just passion, and that's why it's funny. Like they're passionate about things that people aren't really passionate about, or like things people don't really think about like that all too often.
And they use comedy to get away with it. That's why you can get away with a lot of risky shit if you just brand yourself as a comedian. You know what I mean? And yeah, I love it. It's a freedom of speech. That's what I support. You know what I'm saying?
Do a bit right now.
Do a bit right now?
Go for it. Show us your comedy.
Show my type of comedy.
Hey,
well,
give the people an example.
Oh man, I can't do that right now. I mean, I can say some stupid shit like I can walk up to a fucking family and say that I'm a pedophile, but that's not really that funny. It's just more like shock value. There's shock value comedy, and then there's shit where you really got to think about the joke. You really think about what you're saying.
I feel like those jokes don't hit though.
What, just shock value or
no, like jokes where you have to think about the punchline and making sure it works. Like that's just it's trying too hard at that point.
That's why it should all just be free flowing. So sometimes you just gotta get edgy, shock value. You know what I mean?
Dude, the other day I saw a video of Canel Joseph. Right, shout out
That's
Canel. If you see this, please collab with us one day. Brett went to I think it was a gay pride parade or something, and he was all like, being gay, you can get away with saying anything. And then like every female on the street, he said, "Sup, bitch? Hey, bitch. How you doing, bitch? Go off,
You
bitch."
walked up to a girl, she was like, "You so ugly, you look good." Like, bro,
Like,
that's hilarious.
He said if you ask us and just say it, you get the pass.
No, he's hilarious.
He's hilarious, and it's like, I don't know, bro. Like the confidence. What?
Yeah,
like the confidence to go out in public and just do that.
Yeah, he went to like one of those medieval conventions. He pretended to be a slave. He led the chains. That's a video we got to react to at some point. But yeah, he did the whole shebang. That's like no shame. It's pretty crazy. I mean,
Do you strive to be like that?
yeah, but shit, maybe I don't know, cause I wanna. The reason I said what I said in the beginning about all this freedom of speech shit is cause maybe one day I might have to get a fucking job, bro. And these people might fucking see this shit. Like, some fucking random fucking white guy in an office is gonna be looking at my profile. See, is the first thing he's gonna click on, hear me saying the whole pedophile joke. Like, bro, I'm just joking, man. Like, I'm 23 years old, and I started this journey of artistic expression when I was 17, when I started making music. And music's just like puts me in too much of a box. I was thinking about that today. Like, I can't fucking say everything I want to say on a song because you can't see it. And like even a music video, it's like not as expressive as like a content like video like street interviews. I love doing so much, bro. I love going out in the street even if I'm just a cameraman, bro. Shit is fire.
Watch the Halloween video, by the way, out now. But no, yeah, that's crazy to think about. What? How so?
What?
When it comes to like music not like representing everything you want to say.
Yeah.
How does music not do? I mean, you could just say what you're saying, but like with a little auto tune on it, and then bam.
Yeah, but it's just harder for people to find it. It's less like you have to like pay attention to the lyrics. And like, bro, I don't know. When I first started, I was making love songs, bro. When I was 17, I was a simp, dude. And now I've completely turned around. I represent the opposite of that. I'm against simping. I'm against all this fucking stupid shit. You know, I fucking hate women. I'm a comedian. Follow me. Twitter.com/Abel
He's
Alvarado.
lying.
Hell yeah.
Follow my Twitter too. I don't really be posting on there, but I might start soon if y'all like what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing crazy like this guy, but
I don't know. The people probably gonna think I'm cringy, but this is just how I am, bro.
Abel, do you care a lot about what people think?
Yeah, I think if you don't care, then you're kind of a sociopath. But I didn't grow up the way I was raised. I was raised by mixed race immigrant parents, and I wasn't really raised caring about like what the liberal media thinks about me. Like I don't give a fuck, bro. Like if I like the whole job thing, like I wouldn't want to work at a job where I can get fired for making a couple jokes. Like what the fuck? That shit is stupid. So I'm not really worried about that because I know my intentions. I believe about intention behind the word. Like if I make a racist joke, you can tell I'm not racist. You can tell I actually don't hate black people. But you know, I like to joke around sometimes, and it's all about intention. For
Now,
me at least.
my take on caring about what people think, you know, I feel like it's selective, you know, because there's people who give you good criticism, and then there's just people who just want to talk shit because they have nothing better to do with their day, right?
Yeah.
And it's those type of people that want to get a reaction out of you because of that, you know? So it's like, when it comes to like, cared about what other people think about what I do or what I say, it's like, at the end of the day, I know how I'm saying it, I know why I'm saying it, and I know, like, at the end of the day, it's just what it means to me, you know? So it's like, they can interpret it their way, but if they come back to me trying to, like, explain how they interpret it to get me on their side, it's like, at the end of the day, I already got my mind made up about it.
Yeah, we're all just people living in this world, man. I'm high as fuck.
Right now?
Yeah, I did so much fucking cocaine. We should be good for the next hour.
Cocaine?
It calms me.
I thought you were sobering up, man. What the hell?
It is what it is.
Anyways, so, one thing I really wanted to talk about today on the pod is collaboration when it comes to not even just music, but like media or anything in general. I feel like people make it harder than like what it really has to be. You know what I'm saying? Putting themselves out there, like, you know, making connections, making a move, like trying to spread your art across the world or whatever you want to do across the world. It's like they're all like, oh, they're probably not gonna want to do it. They probably don't really fuck with me like that, you know? Which goes back into like the not really giving a fuck about what people think. You know, it's like at the end of the day, we're all people, and we should all be able to like share a genuine connection or a genuine love for something, and like share that with the world, and so the world sees, oh shit, if they can do it together, why can't we do it together? You know what I'm saying? Spread all that like positivity, because at the end of the day, I think collaboration is more like spreading positivity than like, oh, two people who are really good at something trying to like just get quicker cash with because of that, you know, or like get more like followers, subscribers, stuff like that, blah blah blah. Like at the end of the day, collaboration is about spreading positivity, having an open mind, having like more thoughts than one mind could have by itself. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah, egos get in the way of that a lot.
Yeah.
I used to have a big ego, but then I fell off, and now I'm just clout chasing, bro. I mean, everybody, that's what the whole game is, bro. It's clout chasing. That's really all it is. People can say they don't care about clout, but whenever you collab with someone, there's a mutual benefit. Like, your fans are going to discover my fan, or we're going to pretty much trade fans type shit. So it's really all it is. You got to drop your ego and do work with people.
Yeah. For those of the viewers who don't know about what you refer to as when you fell off, to tell them, or else I'll tell them myself.
I did 1 million views on SoundCloud, and ever since then, I changed up my whole style, bro. I got those 1 million views from simping and making love songs, and I just don't want to do that anymore, bro. I don't I don't even want to make music anymore, bro. Like, that shit makes me not want to fucking work, bro. If I'm just doing it to appease a certain audience. Yeah, I don't know, bro. And plus, the music industry is fucked. You know that, right? You know that, right?
When you think about it, everything is fucked nowadays.
Yeah, but the music industry, it's like, unless you're doing it on your own terms, unless you're like independent, which if you're independent, you're not making as much money. But if you want to make money, you have to do, maybe it's not like, I know I'm a big conspiracy person, but it's probably not like actual rituals and shit. It's probably not all that. But you are, like, you're signing away like the masters, your master recordings or whatever. And it is better for the label if you're dead. They'll make more money off of you if you're dead. If they really cared about you, they wouldn't drop music of dead people. They would just give the rest of their contract to their families. So that's why I think the music industry's fucked. And I'd rather work behind the scenes instead of being an artist. Because, you know what? Making music is, it's fun or whatever, but I think I'd rather just make some money on my own terms and just stay low.
Now, music, right? When you first, like, kind of got a little uprise in your streams, how did that make you feel at that time?
Yeah, when I was 17, that's when I hit like 100,000 on one song. And I don't know, it was crazy, bro. I was just a kid. I was a virgin. I mean, it all goes back to like just not having anybody really to talk to. You know, I was scared to talk to girls. I didn't have that many friends. It was different, you know, and getting that much attention. I didn't know what to do with it. If I'd really blown up at like 18, 19, I wouldn't have known how to handle it, bro. I would have fucked my life up by fucking spending my hard-earned money on some fucking thought. I know that's exactly how it would have turned out. Probably would have got that bitch pregnant, too. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad I got to experience it a little bit, but it didn't pop off too big because what I'm doing now, talking in front of a camera, is way better, bro. I get to control everything, not being fucking... No, yeah, it's great, bro. It's great.
I'm just thinking about...
Young me and how I was helpless.
Well, I'm just thinking about, like...
What are you thinking about?
Like, any 17-year-old anywhere, like, if they were in that situation. Like, I mean, what's that one artist? Connie? Whatever that dude's name.
I don't know who that is.
That, I forgot what the one song is called. But, nah, yeah, that dude Connie, it's like, he has a viral TikTok song right now, and that dude's only 18, bro. He already working with, like, Trippie Redd and stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, like, basically blew up overnight because of TikTok. Which is something I don't want to do. But, like, at the end of the day, if I want to make it, I guess that's what I have to do, you know. And bro's 18, collabing with all these big names already. Like, after dropping one song or a couple of songs, I don't know how many.
He probably did the rituals. He probably sold out. He sold his soul. He probably did some gay sex ritual. He probably took cat in the ass.
What?
Just saying, bro. Like,
What kind of ritual?
A ritual where you have to get in front of like 30 people in the industry, big people that all know each other. I'm talking Drake. I'm talking big names. They all get in one room and they sacrifice the innocence of a newcomer in the industry like that guy. They get him in a circle and they make him do some humiliating shit like get sodomized, do some sort of bestiality ritual. He sold his soul, bro. Same thing with a lot of other artists, bro. That's why I don't want to be in that shit. I don't want to be. I'm saying it right now. I don't want to do that shit.
He doesn't want to get butt fucked is all he's saying. But, oh shit, that scared me.
Oh, we're good.
Heard a little tingle jingle.
Oh, yeah.
But we're all good. So you think that's not what's going on when it comes to like streamers or YouTubers, like big names and stuff like that? Already?
Some of them, yeah. Some
Or
of them
people
sell
coming
out
up?
to the blue pill media. But for the most part, I say It's hard to make it, but if you do,
Hard to make it?
it is hard to make it because you got to sort of build up a fan base,
No,
like
bro. That's with
maintain
anything,
that.
bro.
Huh?
That's with anything. The
Yeah.
thing about like when it comes to videos, people are visual. They're not like auditory. Like one thing could go in the ear, like it's literally a phrase, in one ear, out the other. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to a video, people are sitting there like, oh, and even if they do get distracted, probably the video is still playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? So either way, I don't think it's hard to really blow up, especially with more forms of short form media coming out, like TikTok and stuff like that, like just shorts and reels, all that.
Are we gonna make it, bro?
Are we gonna make it?
Yeah, that's the question.
That's up to them to decide in the comments. But who knows? I think we will if we just keep working at it.
I think yeah. If I don't get our fucking ass canceled, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anybody watching who's ever been offended.
there's no R
But-
when you say those things. There's a U saying
But-
those things.
I just gotta say what I gotta say, bro.
Yeah, you gotta say what you gotta say. I want y'all to know I'm chilling. I do not condone whatever comes out of his mouth. There's no we. There's only he.
I love cank.
So, Halloween just
Gotta
passed.
balance it out. Yeah, Halloween did just pass.
It was pretty weird. It was on a Tuesday this year. I didn't really expect that. I'm used to Halloween being more like towards the weekend.
No,
you know?
yeah, bro. There are hella motherfucking people out in the fucking square.
Yeah.
Long ass fucking line at the mark. I went in that bitch holding my fucking camera. I got my boy right here doing content and shit. It was awesome, bro. So many bad bitches. So many fucking ass cheeks out.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience for a damn Tuesday night.
No,
You feel
yeah.
me? Didn't expect that many people to be out on a Tuesday night, but I guess
so many whores, so many
Yeah.
desperate men too. It's crazy seeing what happens when. This wasn't the other night, but every time the bars shut down, it just gets crazy, bro. Everybody's walking out trying to get to their car, and there's always, when the bar closes, there's like women. There's very drunk women that walk out. Like, let me just paint the picture for you. Like, you see a drunk woman walking out of a bar like a wounded gazelle. She lost her friend group. She's walking by herself. Every guy needs to talk to her. The good guys and the scumbags, they all feel like they need to get a piece for her, like a piece of her. I think that shit's crazy. I think being out there, in the street with you has really like shown me like we're losing hope, bro. I'm losing hope as in us.
yeah, the nightlife.
That's crazy, bro. Makes me glad that we're just sort of bystanders, and we're not really in that shit, like drinking and shit and rubbing up on those degenerates.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
That's
I
crazy,
I
bro.
don't know how people can do that. Like
Every
some people be out
weekend.
there
Yep.
every weekend. Yeah, like I get it. Maybe like 2-3 weekends at a time, but like nah, every weekend just basically getting drunk, getting a little buzz, or maybe even blacking out and don't even know it.
If you take a girl home from the bar, you're a fucking stranger in her house, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
Aren't they both strangers?
They're fucking strangers, bro. Why are you doing all that, bro?
They're fucking strangers, fucking strangers.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
Mind-boggling. But yeah, it's weird because it's like mainly drunk people who want to talk to us, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's not anyone who's like sober. They're all like, oh, I'm afraid of the camera. Like I'm wondering what kind of questions people think we're gonna like ask them. Like, it's sure we've asked a lot of out of pocket stuff before, but that was before. We're different now. You know what I'm saying? We're actually trying to indulge in the mind of society today. But people are just all like, no, I'm good, I'm scared. Oh, what are you gonna ask me? What are you gonna ask me? Why are they afraid? What kind of interviews are people watching to be afraid to do an interview?
I think we should ask about No Nut November.
What are we gonna ask?
How's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah, we're about halfway into the month almost.
Do you know where we are?
It's like the 7th, right?
No, I'm not talking about the day. I'm talking about the city. Our
Marcos,
locale,
Texas.
yes.
Yeah, college town, young kids, lots
In
of energy.
heat.
In heat.
Jungle fever.
Yeah.
Bobcat bumps every
Ooh,
fucking
STDs.
where. There's literally an
Clitoris.
STD for Texas State University.
Bobcat bumps. Shit, I don't
I
got
wonder
that
how
shit.
proud.
Not a
I wonder
fucking
how proud
degenerate.
they are of that.
Oh, they love it. They love having sex. Every kid here, they love having sex with strangers, unprotected, and they love birth control. They love it.
I love birth control too. I think it's an amazing invention.
I heard it really fucks up the women though. It really fucks up their hormones and shit.
Fucks up their hormones, yes.
Yeah, their
But stops them
hormones.
from having a whoa. I was not ready for that.
Yeah.
But no, I, at the end of the day, there ain't no baby coming out. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Sometimes I want to go back to like old times, like
Where the population wasn't so heavy.
I mean like 1950s, bro. Like
When you literally didn't have rights. Not in like a rude way, but like
no, I'm saying
that
like
nigga Cesar Chavez was still fucking fighting, bro. Pablo Picasso, whatever the fuck his name was.
1950s without the racism.
That's impossible. That's so fucking impossible. That's literally that's what defined those years.
Racism?
Yes, civil rights movement and all.
What about the sexism?
Sexism was more 1920s. That shit still goes on today. But
Damn.
1920s, they just started talking about that shit. They started screaming about that shit, and people are like, let's put this on the news. And then even today, they're still screaming about it, but I don't think anything's really... me personally, I don't feel like anything's being done about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, sexism, equality, like, it goes hand in hand. But nowadays, you got transgender people, right? In, like, their sport, you know? Like a transgender female in the Olympics, like weightlifting. Stuff like that. Honestly, I mean, I don't really see a problem with it. I mean, I do, seeing as how, like, what's it called?
Be careful right now. Or you're treading into some funny waters.
Funny waters. It's just life, bro. It's biologically, like, from birth, you started out as a male. Became. Why are you smiling, bro? I'm just
I don't know. I want to keep this YouTube channel. I like having a YouTube channel, bro.
Like, serious stuff with this dude.
No,
like,
keep going, keep
get
going.
yourself canceled.
No, keep talking.
Afraid to like talk.
Keep talking, bro.
So it's just like, but like, dude, the thing is like I've seen videos of people like complaining about how like a man one day just decided, I'm going to be trans, and enters in like a female powerlifting event, wins the event, you know what I'm saying?
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, like he outdoes every single woman there, and I'm like, that shit's kind of fair. I feel like, because I think I heard of something called like hormone blockers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know too much about, you know, the transgender community. If y'all would like to educate me, go on ahead. I'm all ears, you know what I'm saying? I'm an open book. Nothing crazy about me. Probably about him. I mean, he's smiling about it, but me, if y'all want to educate me. But, yeah, I feel like if transgender women are going to enter events, they have to be on the same playing field. Like, it has to be on the same terms.
Yeah. You said everything I feel, bro. I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, I do.
About what?
About it being an even playing field. If there's a big muscular dude who feels like they are a woman, they probably shouldn't be able to compete against women that have identified as women their entire lives, because there's an advantage in those muscles, man.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like,
There's gonna be some liberals mad at this though, even if us talking about it in a respectful way.
Look at him. Look, he had to specifically say liberals.
Cause who else is gonna get mad about it though? Like, be honest.
We're just talking about society, bro.
Yeah.
We're just talking about what's going on in the
Okay,
world.
so how many bodies is too much for a woman? Let's just ask that. Like,
How much body?
how many bodies? Like, how many?
Oh, how many
How many How many guys?
Like, guys she slept with and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Like, how do you feel about that? Because that's like one of the biggest street interview questions, and we've been doing street interviews, and we really don't ask that shit because it's just It's just outplayed at this point. We're just saturating that shit.
It's corny. It's a very corny question.
Yeah, but I mean,
And it's not really an important question. You know what I'm
to
saying?
ask in the streets, yeah.
But in
But I'm
general,
asking
like,
you
think
though.
about this,
I'm
think about
asking
this.
you though.
All right. So here's my personal opinion
Yes.
about this. If you are really like feeling a female, or like you digging a dude, you feel me?
Yeah.
Pause. That sounded so fucking wrong. But like, you feel me? If like you're interested in somebody, right? Does it really matter how many people they slept with? They could have slept with one person. Cool. They could have slept with about 30 people. Let's be realistic. 30 people.
That's crazy.
It could be done.
30 is
But
crazy.
who's really gonna sit up there? Who's really that fucking horny to sit up there and sleep with like 30 people within the last like what 2 years of their life?
That's
30
crazy.
people.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
It's not a lot, but like
That's a lot, bro. That is a lot. What 30 is crazy. 30 is insane. I haven't met. Actually, I'll take that back. I've met people that have crazy body count numbers.
they could be capping though. A lot of people could
No,
be capping.
I met this dude. He has he's in the triple digits, but he's a gay dude though. So it's like he's fucked a lot of butthole.
Oh, like he's done the
Yeah. Or I mean, he's probably taking, you know. Damn, yeah.
Why has like street interviews become like I watched old ones, like ones from like I'm talking 1920, 1940 stuff
I've
like
seen those
that.
clips.
They're asking very peaceful questions, very serious questions, very like how do you feel about societal norms? Like how do you feel like one of the questions I think was how would you feel if you were to witness your friend hit their wife in front of you or something like
I
that?
saw that, yeah. And then half the dudes were like, "What did she do?" And then
Like,
the
I'm
other
like,
half,
yeah,
other half
like-
was like, "That's wrong."
These niggas are wild. These niggas in the old days like, oh shit, what the fuck? She
Yeah.
fucking up?
Yeah, like what did she
Said, Beat her
do?
again. Like, we do not condone abuse of any sort. We're just like saying. But nah, bruh. Those motherfuckers back then was fucking wild and crazy about that shit, bruh. Like
Yeah.
they were like, oh, what did she do? Oh, she probably deserved it.
Big
if she
old
hit him in
knife.
front of me, oh, I'm just gonna ignore it. Ignore it? Bro. Like, society has grown, and I don't even think it's grown, like, a lot. I think it's grown a little bit. Because even today, I feel like there are some people who gonna be, like, on that shit. You know? Be like, oh, well, what did she do? Like, oh, well, that's not my business. You feel me?
Yeah, but
Like-
it's different though, because people are scared of getting canceled now.
People are getting canceled now, but what does that really do? You could scream and yell about somebody on the internet all damn day. It still don't really help much, you know.
Yeah, it depends on what they really do. Well, how do you feel about cancel culture? We asked this question on the streets, and people weren't really trying to answer that.
Yeah, some people didn't know how to feel about that
Yeah,
shit.
some people got passionate.
Y'all see that video soon enough.
Oh yeah,
Still,
we'll figure
it's
that
still
one
in the
out.
works. No, how I feel about cancel culture is that at first it was like reasonable, you know what I'm saying? It was actually people who did like some serious fucked up shit, and yet we kind of like this like goes back to last week's podcast where we were talking about idolizing people too much, you know?
Oh yeah, shit.
And so it's like when you idolize a motherfucker, this is what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like they get like so big of an ego, so big of a head that they don't feel like they can be touched, and they start just going crazy, doing the most random shit around the world. And I'm like, oh wow. So these are the kind of people that we are supporting nowadays, you know?
R. Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, R. Kelly, what's the dude from Nickelodeon? He made a lot of good fucking
Dan Schneider.
shows. I hate to admit it,
Yeah,
his
he made
shows
some
were
good ass
good.
shows, yeah.
But goddamn, why'd that nigga have to be such a fucking
He
creep?
loves feet.
He's a literal pedophile.
Yeah, he is an actual pedophile. He loves. I think it's crazy. Feet are. I don't get the attraction with feet. Never had a foot fetish. Never had a foot fetish.
If you like feet, comment below.
Yeah, I've never understood that, bro. That's crazy. No, I think the only people that should get canceled are people that actually do shit wrong. People commit crimes. Pedophiles should be canceled. I think
Pedophiles.
People that try to incite violence should be canceled. Even then, it's like that's a slippery slope. Because what does it really mean to incite a riot? Like, come on now.
Yeah, it's a very loose term nowadays.
They said Kai Cenat incited a riot when he just pulled up to the fucking New York Square or whatever, and he didn't think everybody was gonna show up. That's how inciting a riot. Then you got that whole January 6th shit, you know.
People really stormed the Capitol when fucking Trump lost.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucking wild, nigga? I get it. Look, like if you're a strong, what is his party? Like I'm not really
MAGA.
Not his logo, like his party.
Oh, the
It's
conservative
Republicans?
Republican. Yeah.
Yeah, like listen, I get like you're strong on those conservative Republican values, but is it really that deep for you to run into the? Because you don't see liberals or like Democrats going up to the Capitol being like, yo, that's not right. Like, they didn't do that when Trump won, right? They just said, no, that's like, they just were like, okay, oh, well, maybe next time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about it, it is only 4 years of your existence where you're living under a specific kind of government. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I think, if I'm not wrong, like, when it comes to, like, the government is literally still Democrat, Republican, either way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's both.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, if this party wins, it's just this one, you know? It's leaning more towards that way, but it's at the end of the day, it's still the same shit. So it's like, why are you really getting mad enough to run up to the fucking Capitol? Like, that's the shit. I feel like foreigners, right? A little side note. I feel like foreigners, I know this for a fact.
What?
Foreigners from different nations think Americans are dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
And yet they still want to come here, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, the freedom of America, the American dream. I'm like, there is no fucking dream. There is only being broke and fucking trying to survive. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there's just motherfuckers doing dumb shit, like storming the Capitol, you know what I'm saying? Inciting, like, random riots for no reason. Just making us look bad. Like, I don't think at any point in history Americans have had a good look.
Yeah, bro. And, bro, have you seen those clips of Joe Biden not being able to talk, dude? You gotta admit, that is ridiculous, bro. That is so ridiculous.
Now, think about this.
He's 80.
He had a stutter when he was younger.
Bro, you look at old clips from, like, 2008, bro. He's like, no, bro. He's going hard on his everything, bro.
Guess how many times he probably practiced that shit, though? And with Barack.
But why did that change, though? Why is he looking so slow and, like, bad right now, bro?
Looking bad, bro.
Bro, he looks terrible,
think
bro.
About this. This is like, how he's been.
He looks like an idiot.
He just had a grasp on it. You know, he had a better grasp on it over time. And now that he's reaching into his later years in life, that's not funny, man. Now that he's reaching those later years of life, I can see, like, his mind losing a little bit of grasp on, like, sort of physical functions. However, his mental, I know his brain is all still there, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think so, bro.
You don't think so?
Oh, no.
He's just a Trump supporter, that's all it is. That's all it is. He likes Trump, and he likes a nigga who supports Hitler.
Kanye West, my favorite rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? Before, I already said this on the last episode, before all the stuff last year, you know, he was top 10. After the stuff, he moved up in the rankings for me, man. Number one.
Y'all see what he's saying, bro? Y'all see, like, he talking about, oh my God, Joe Biden's just an idiot, bro. Is this the entire conservative mindset that you have?
Entire? What do you mean?
Is it like,
I want you to.
When it comes to, like, politics, this is why I don't really get into politics. I feel like, yes, like, you could be passionate about your party, right? But people aren't passionate. They're just fucking retarded when it comes to this shit. I'm sorry for saying that. But it's true. It's true. Because it's like, when you think about it, you're over here like, Joe Biden's just so dumb, so dumb. He's just like, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're acknowledging all of the flaws in what he's done.
Yeah.
And not like the good in what he's done, right? The same thing for liberals. They acknowledge the flaws and not the good in what the opposite party has done. It's like at the end of the day, sure, it might be different values. One might be more towards progressive and one might be more towards keeping shit the way it's always been. Yeah, traditional. But at the end of the day, there's still good that can come out of both, you know? And it's not like this one should be preferred over the other, or this one is like stupid compared to this one. Like these morals, these ethics, these laws that they abide by, you feel me?
What about Joe Biden sniffing kids?
Wow. Okay. What about Trump smacking the ass of every single woman he comes into contact with every single campaign? What about
Joe
Donald
Biden
Trump
being a
and his
pedophile?
Multiple different cases from years of 1999 to like present day of him touching women unconsensually. What about that? See, that's what I'm saying. Acknowledging the flaws, right?
Yeah, everyone has flaws.
Everyone has flaws, so why are we pointing them out? Like those aren't flaws. What you just pointed out, these aren't flaws. These are things that they've done wrong, but motherfuckers had to basically dig. Motherfuckers basically have to be peeping that shit so fucking close just to find the most minuscule shit to hate about. You feel me? Just to find the most minuscule thing to be like, look at this, look at this, look at this, you know? Like, it's, what's the word? Propaganda? At the end of the day, just throwing a lot of, I heard he does this, or showing like, clearly this guy doesn't clearly this guy's a pervert. Clearly this guy has a lot of sexual charges racked up against him. Clearly this guy probably has a RICO charge. You feel me? It's like, yes, they've done bad things, but like you can't acknowledge, like the thing about it is you want to bash the other side. Like, people want to bash the other side so much, and this is not even just politics. I feel like this is just life, you know what I'm saying? Like, two best friends in an argument, and they have, like, a big friend group. The friend group's split in half because of the whole argument. Everybody just wants to find bits and pieces to find ways to make sure that the other side is wrong and that they're right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, bringing up their past or bringing up things like past trauma or, like, behaviors that they used to have or, like, ways that they used to interact with people. Like, when people bring stuff like that up or when people do stuff like that, does that really help?
Yeah, because the past matters.
Indulge on that. Go in. I'm gonna be silent for like the next 3 minutes and you go in on that, bro.
The past matters? Why the past matters? Well, if I'm talking to going back to the girl thing, if I'm talking to a girl and, you know, I'm feeling her or whatever, but then she tells me that she's taken 30 cocks, that's going to fucking make me change my opinion on her because of her past. Because the past matters. If you've taken 30 cocks, your ability to form a relationship has probably been very damaged, and your ability to pair bond with someone is just fucked. Like, you're unable to love me. You are broken because of the amount of cacks that you've taken. And that's what I mean when I say the past matters. And same thing with anybody else. If somebody does not have a criminal record, then I'm probably more likely to see them as less likely of committing a crime than someone who does have a criminal record. I mean, the past matters, bro. I think it does. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. You know, it's funny we're talking about this. Election day for the next presidency is exactly in 1 year. Doesn't look like Trump's going to run again. Joe Biden, his approval ratings are pretty down. There's this Indian guy, he's on the right, and on the left is RFK. I actually like RFK. Do you know who that guy is? He's like I don't think, he's like Robert F. Kennedy. He's like the son of like the guy that got killed. A lot of them have actually been killed. It's actually like a big CIA sort of conspiracy thing that they've just been popping them all off. But he's cool. Bernie Sanders, he's cool, but I think he's an independent. Shit is kind of fucked, honestly. But hey, as long as we still have drugs,
That's the solution.
Yeah, just do fucking cocaine, bro.
The
What else
planet
are we
is-
gonna
the
do?
planet is
Read the
dying.
Bible.
The
Read the Bible. Do some cocaine. Be saved. Or if you're Muslim, read the Quran. Or if you're Jewish, read the Torah. You know, just follow God. It doesn't. I mean, it does matter, but you know, as long as you have a belief in something other than yourself, I think. Because if you make yourself the biggest thing, this is sort of like a psychology thing I learned. Oh fuck. Sorry. I feel like, I don't know, if you make yourself the biggest thing in the world, or like in your world, it's kind of, that makes things kind of hard, because once things start fucking up, then that's all on you, and like, it's a lot of pressure on yourself, you know. And I didn't even grow up that religious, but I always feel like just having some sort of faith kind of helps, you know. Just, you know, I'm not gonna push religion on anybody though. That's not really how I was raised.
motherfuckers be doing that though.
Yeah, I know, bro. Some people don't know what they're talking about. But it's okay. It's okay, bro.
At the end of the day, you don't need a church. You don't need someone to tell you to find God. You don't need someone to tell you to go on a spiritual journey at all. You know, that's something you'd want to do. If that's something you want to do, study. If that's something you want to do, pray. You don't really even need to read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're talking with God, as long as you feel his presence, you don't even got to feel his presence. You just got to have a conversation with God. You don't even need to be all formal. You don't need to be all like, "Dear God, my Father, who art thou in heaven." You can just be all like, "Yo, hey God, it's me again." And he'll still listen. At the end of the day, God loves us all, regardless. You know?
Yeah,
Sure,
Christ
we
is
have
king.
to. Christ is king. Amen. And to those who are non-religious,
You're going.
okay, so I guess today was a very eventful podcast.
Yeah, you know, we got a little bit of shit off our chest. You know what I mean? I'm getting better with talking. We're learning, bro. We're learning. We're gonna have guests, bro. We're gonna have, you know, variety of people. Maybe we'll have some
Starting
smart
next week.
people. Maybe we'll have some smart people to come in and like.
Everyone's smart in their own way.
No, that's
somehow.
not true. Some people are fucking stupid. But
True.
maybe we'll get some people that aren't stupid on here to maybe help me educate myself, because you know what? I don't want to be ignorant. Sometimes I sound ignorant when I talk,
that.
when I tell people to go to hell, when I call women whores. I sound ignorant. And part of me embraces that. I love it. I love being an ignorant ass motherfucker who can tell a bitch, suck my cack. But
Oh.
there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a spirit in me that's working for the positive of humanity. And that shit don't make no sense. Kind of like YoungBoy.
I feel like we built something today, which is Abel's willingness to learn the brighter side of life. I want to thank you guys for that, because, you know, without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do this. I mean, we would, because we're just two dudes sitting behind a damn camera. But at the end of the day, y'all's support is well appreciated. Subscribe, like the video, share it. Comment below what your favorite part was. Comment below more things we should talk about. And
Comment below how much of a terrible person you think I am.
oh wow, I guess. Oh, with that, I'm your host Angel Tone,
I'm Abel.
and this is the AA meetings. Signing out.
Hell yeah. Peace.